I don't think we've ever recorded this late before. I'm a little nervous.
I feel like we have, but like it's gone into.
I don't think we've started this late before.
Yes, that's it. But we've definitely like been in the middle of it
hmm
this
But
late.
we've never started this late.
We'll be fine. I think our brains are somewhat mostly intact still.
Mine is
Debatable.
not. I don't think
Debatable.
mine
It's
is.
debatable. It's debatable. Up for discussion. We'll find out at the end of this episode how we feel about that.
Yeah.
But
We'll see how much
we're
editing I
here.
have to do.
We made it. That's what counts.
Shockingly.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
it's been a long week, guys. Um, my headphones are not staying in.
I'm so sorry. That's the absolute worst feeling too.
I'm apologizing to everyone who's listening to this because I also here's the thing. I know that half of our like regular listeners aren't going to listen to this episode. Um,
I hope they like us enough
I hope they do, but I'm
to
just
listen to
saying.
us yap. But we don't know. Maybe. I hope. In the kindness of my heart, I hope.
But I'm apologizing to anyone who either this is your first episode
No.
or if you're a regular listener, I'm so sorry. It's going to be a mess. Um, this is Read Between the Blue Lines. This is Mackenzie. That's Bree.
Bree.
Um, we're gonna get into like the read part of
Yeah.
the read between today. We're gonna do a book review real quick, really
Yes.
quick. Congrats to Western Michigan winning
Oh
the
yeah.
NCAA Frozen Four first
We
time.
love it.
Snaps.
Yes. All the snaps.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing. I'm just so excited. Like I'm so excited for them. I think I mentioned this last episode. I love the first and like it's just so exciting for me to see them win it and it be a
Yeah.
first time. So I don't know. It's like I could feel good. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, yeah,
Today is the 12-year anniversary of Yale winning. Hold on, hold
I
on.
saw
I
your
actually
story.
hold on. Because I did a post. I posted a story because the ECAC posted and they were like the winning scenes from Yale,
Yeah.
like getting their first natty. Um, and I'm like, if you look really close, I'm in this video. Hold on.
Are you actually gonna pull it up right now?
Yeah, just give me a second. Hold
Oh
on.
wait, the picture.
I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to actually see this, but um, when the championship photo was taken, my grandma and I happened to be in the background of it. And so we got a picture where we're like the only people in color besides the
I
team, which
love
was like
it.
really cool. But I'll show everyone. You're not gonna be able to hear me, so
It's okay. Yeah. Oh my God, like you like perfectly framed it within the ring light too. Yeah. I love it.
it's
Iconic for you.
it's her birthday today, which has been difficult,
Oh,
but
wait, I didn't realize that's so cool. Like you got to see them win it on her birthday. That's sick.
yeah,
Oh my God,
no, it was
that
really
makes it even
cool.
cooler. Aw,
Sorry.
how good.
I've only cried 3 times today about it. It's
Oh my
okay.
God, Mackenzie. It's
'Cause
okay.
she's dead.
I know, but that's like I didn't realize it was on her birthday.
Yeah,
I
it
love
was
that. Like that must have been so cool to experience it.
yeah, it
Is
was
that
her birthday and also the goalie's birthday. It was Jeff
sick?
Malcolm's birthday and he got a shutout to win
Ah!
the Natty. Like it was
Oh my God. It's like all the things coming together at the right time, you know? That's what
yeah.
it's giving. I love that.
We have like DVDs.
Of the game.
No, of the
Oh,
whole championship run. So like from
wait,
the
that's
Sweet 16,
cool.
every single game we have the like recordings of the
Yeah,
games. And then we have like the full broadcast from the
I
Frozen
love
4
it.
weekend.
Yeah.
So we can do like a popcorn and movie night and watch that one day
Oh
maybe.
my God, I'll
Go
watch
watch
it.
old 2013
I might as
hockey.
well. That sounds fun. I'm
Um
in. Also, the fact that I think
really
it's
cool
so funny,
photo.
like, I don't want to say dating ourselves, but the fact it's on DVD
Yeah,
is
no.
so funny because I'm like, why is it on DVD? Well, like, at the time, that's what we had. So,
To be fair, a lot of my like videos as like a child were on VHS
yeah,
tapes.
me too. I
So
know. But, like, now people are like, what do you mean? Hello?
my redhead. Also, I forgot that Jesse Root scored the like empty netter.
Yeah.
Um, and he's from Pittsburgh, which is where that was.
Fun. Oh my God, literally again.
So no, like
All the
so many
storylines.
things.
All of the storylines.
Yeah, it was good.
Aw, I love that.
So Mackenzie loves college hockey.
As you
Um,
as you should. I feel like
yeah.
again, with that kind of background, how can you not? Or how do you not? You know what I mean? Valid.
How can you not be romantic about college hockey? Because
Yeah,
like it's
hockey in general,
so,
yeah, all of it. I do love, yes.
but like the Western Michigan thing was just, oh, they did so, and I was texting my cousin
Cinema.
who
Like,
we were at that game, and I was like, this is kind of reminding me of like Yale's run, and like it feels like
aw,
it's their
yeah.
year, and he was like, no, I
And
agree.
I say, look, and then look what happened. So you were pretty right. Like
6-2, same
spot
goal
on.
differential, just very
There you
different.
go. That's enough. That's enough. A
Yeah.
day off, like a day before, it's close.
Yeah.
All of it's close enough. We'll take it.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a fun little thing, but so college hockey's done. We have a lot of
Yep.
people signing. Zeev Boyum signed his ELC today. I
Hmm.
believe Shane LaChance signed his ELC today. Nothing has come out from the Devils or his camp, but there are multiple people reporting that he signed it, so I'm sure that'll come out
Mm.
soon. I don't know if Cole Eiserman is signing or not. I'm
Crickets.
gonna wait.
The crickets. I
Um,
honestly, I that one is like I don't know what to expect. Or like I feel like I'll say one thing and it'll go the other way because it's the Isles
yeah.
who do things not the way you think they should do things.
Jack Devine also signed today, I believe.
Hmm.
Quinn Hutson's about to sign, apparently.
Everybody just, yeah, love
So
it.
we have all these new college kids coming up into the NHL just as the regular season's ending, just as some people are going to the playoffs.
Hmm.
Playoffs are this week, dude.
Exciting. I know I kind of hate it,
I'm like scared.
but at the same time, I'm like, okay, it's here. I don't know, it's very much like I had like the Avs season, they're the first like they play their final like game 82 tonight,
Yeah,
and I'm like, "Oh
they have like a whole
my
week
God.
off, which is so
This is
weird.
yeah." But I'm like, why? Why?" And then I'm looking at all the other teams who have like one game left, and I'm like, "This is weird. I don't like it." But at the same
No.
time, I'm very I love like the beginning of playoffs when everything is like so hopeful and everybody's into it. So yeah, we have like what? 4 days left.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I
crazy.
don't
It's
like
literally
it.
insane. What
I
the
hate it.
heck?
I hate it so much.
You're gonna like you're seeing us next week and we're all gonna be like, yeah, actually worst idea ever was to tell us that we were ready for the regular season to be over. We're not.
I'm not
But I'll keep
ready.
telling myself that.
I know. But so anyways,
Guys.
went to my
Anyway,
last Devils regular season game today because I will not be there on Wednesday.
we love
And
it.
then saw the Islanders get spanked by the Rangers 9-2.
Normal experience. A,
Just
a totally normal time.
it was such a mess. It was really funny though.
Mind you, the night before I was at the game where the Rangers lost, what was it, like 8-5, 4? I don't even
Yeah.
couldn't even
Eight to
tell you. They
five,
just
I
had eight,
think.
yeah, they had 8 goals scored on them. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think it was 5. What a time. To say the least, what a time. That's all I gotta say. It's like,
Um but so in anticipation of playoffs, we are going to come out with playoff specific episodes later this week.
when we actually know all of the
Yeah.
matchups officially.
Giving like
Yeah.
a full rundown of who we think's gonna win, why we think they're gonna win, who we want to win. Um,
It's making me nervous.
it's not, you work
I know,
in
but
stats, it's not gonna be
I
that
know, but
hard.
I'm like, I like looking that far ahead. It's not that far ahead, but I'm like, oh my God, anything can happen. And like, I'll make a pick and like, and we'll see. I love it, but at the same time, it's like nerve wracking. I'm like, oh my God, please don't embarrass me like this.
So we have more like we have hockey later this week.
Plenty.
But today, because we have hockey later this week, we're gonna do a book review. Um, so again, like leaning into the other side of this podcast, which we haven't
The
really
reading
gotten
part.
into at all yet, because the season's been crazy.
Yeah, very hectic, to say the least again.
So, spoiler alert for I'm gonna say all three of the books, but specifically for Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams.
Hi, just want to give a quick trigger warning for grief, loss, abuse, toxic relationships, and alcoholism. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Wait, I have it next to me already. I was prepared. Oh my god! I hate these. Actually, I could probably take this one
You
off.
can take yeah, they both come off.
Yeah, but then anyway. But yes,
So also possible spoiler alerts for When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect. Because this is the third book in a
they're
series,
all
although
intertwined.
they're intertwined, but they are standalones.
Yeah,
But just in case, I don't want anyone to get mad at us. So
yeah. Please remember that.
be forewarned. If you only listen to us because you don't care about like because hockey, we'll see you later this week. But
Yeah, this unfortunately is not a hockey romance at all.
no,
So
but if you want to stick around, that'd be cool.
please do. And read the book and tell us what you think, because I will yap about books forever. And this is one that you should read. I
Yeah.
think we unanimously agree on that. So
So
just say
first
it.
off, let's get into it. How many stars did you give it?
I gave it 5 stars.
I also gave it 5 stars.
I think I think all three of these have been 5 stars. I think. But I'm also the kind of person that I rate
Oh,
books very oddly.
I give out 5 stars like it's my job.
Yes, literally. I will the difference between four is I liked it, but wouldn't it's not my top favorite. 5 stars is no, I would read this again and again and again and tell a million people to read it, and it becomes my personality. That's 5 stars. But I come across more 5 star books than I think.
Yeah,
Does that
do you
make
remember that
sense?
do you remember that book that I told you
Oh
that
yes. Not, what
I
did you
did
rate that?
a 3?
Okay, see, my lowest, if I go to a 2, I feel like I'm committing a crime.
No, I agree.
3 is I liked it, but it wasn't so great, and I probably wouldn't tell other people to read it. But
The only
this was
book
a
I
five
can
star.
see in recent history that I gave it to was The Teacher by Frida McFadden.
I haven't read it. I know you didn't like it though, right?
No.
Because I remember you texted me. Yeah, okay. So valid. Anyway, yeah,
I'm trying
I
to
am
find these other
not
two books.
what's the word? I am not conservative with my 5 stars. I hand them out like candy. If it's a good book, you're getting a 5 star, and I don't care.
Okay, so I
Goodbye.
gave When in Rome 4 stars. I think it was supposed to be 4.5, but you can't do
You hit on yeah,
those
on
on
Goodreads.
Goodreads. And
I
then
roll.
Practice Makes Perfect, I gave it 5.
Oh, that one, I have to reread that one because I think about that book on the daily still. When I was reading this one, I was like, oh my God, I missed that book. It was so good. I liked When in Rome, I probably have to reread again because it was the first one, so it's been a while.
See,
But
I
I
read them
did
out of
like that
order.
one. Did you really?
Yeah, I told you this the other day. I read Practice
Yeah.
Makes Perfect first, and then When in Rome, and then Beg, Borrow, or Steal.
Oh, okay. So, okay, that would make sense. I did read them in
Oopsies.
order, but I feel like it's been long enough now that I have to go back and reread them. You know what I mean? It's just my favorites. I love it. Everything about it. I love it. I can't express how much they are my favorite books. But
Okay,
what else is new?
so 5 stars. Lovely.
Yes,
Amazing.
five
I
stars.
closed the thing that I was going to read.
No. Oh, the are you gonna read the summary?
Yes, ma'am.
Love it.
Okay, one more time. Spoiler
We're
warning for
ready.
Beg,
Yeah.
Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams.
This is your last chance to get off the train. Please do if you don't want to hear spoilers.
All right, so two feuding second grade teachers and neighbors find themselves teaming up in this rivals to lovers romance. Emily Walker hates having her carefully crafted world disrupted by anyone, most of all her legendary nemesis, Jack Bennett. He's the
Pause.
opposite. He's
Anyway.
He's the opposite of the wonderful hero she dreams up in her double life as a romance writer, which is why Emily was perfectly happy when Jack left Rome, Kentucky mid-school year with his fiancée. The last thing Emily saw coming was Jack's return at the start of the summer after calling off the wedding and ending his relationship, but he's here to stay, as her colleague and her neighbor. Jackson Bennett is glad to be back, eager to renovate his house and work on the next mystery novel under his best-selling pen name. But when he realizes he's now neighbors with the one woman who has always pushed his buttons, he discovers something he's even more excited for, thwarting Emily and her petty plans to sabotage his return. With their chemistry fueled animosity at an all-time high, Emily accidentally sends an email to their school's principal that could reveal her secret literary side hustle. She needs to steal back her manuscript, and Jack, she hates to admit, is just the man to help her. Surprisingly, Jack agrees. Will their unlikely alliance put an end to their rivalry, or could it lead to a steamy plot twist they never saw coming?
Spoiler alert.
I don't think I ever actually read the
The
blurb.
summary?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, because like when I like an author and I
You just keep
like a
reading,
series,
yeah.
I just keep reading them.
I'm the same way,
Um,
but then I also
so
am like, I want to know. I like read them anyway. But yeah,
we've
this one sets it
discussed
up
that
very well.
we've discussed that I don't read them because I would have known that what is it? The Goal by Elle Kennedy has a
Oh, yeah, yeah,
freaking
yeah.
pregnancy trope in it
No,
because it
yeah, that's the
literally
one.
says it on the back cover and I
True. You
got
didn't
like
look at
halfway through
that.
the book and I was like, "Why is she pregnant? I hate it."
No.
Because I don't like mistaken pregnancy tropes.
Mm,
They're in so many books. Do you know how many books they're in? It makes me nauseous.
I feel like I haven't read that many with it in there, but I
After
might
I
be
read that one, I swear to
forgetting.
God, there were like five more in a row, and I was like, oh,
Oh no,
worse.
that's terrible. This is like you're on a streak of them and like, please end it. It does not
I
happen in
judge
this book,
I judge
thankfully.
books by their covers, and the cover is something I want to talk about.
Oh yeah. I also have a question I want to ask you about, but we'll start with the cover.
I'm
Hit me
gonna
with it.
I'm gonna pull it real quick because I need to.
The
If
other
you're
one?
not watching the video, it's fine. I'll explain it.
Or just Google.
When in Rome, super cute. They both look
Gorgeous.
accurate to how they're described, and they're making a pie with a little music notes
I
as
was gonna say,
cherries. It's
wait, is there
um,
actually a music note on it?
kind
Why
of
have I
that's
never
like
noticed that?
they kind of look like little music notes a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, okay. Also, I think
Cute.
it's important to point out that's like an actual, it's very like a scene in the book,
hmm
like relative to what's happening. You won't know that obviously before you read it, but it happens.
This one, Will and Annie.
Gorgeous.
Literally gorgeous. This is
So
so the
good.
reason that this is the first one I read is because I saw the cover and went, "Oh my God, I love
I
it."
need it.
And I
As you
did
should.
actually read the blurb about this one. This one's like a fake dating, like he teaches her how to like be in a
Mm-hmm.
relation. Oh, it's so yummy. I love
Like
it.
Golden Retriever, Black Cat, reverse kind of thing. Yeah, it's just so good.
But do we see the tattoos? We see how he has a
Yes.
sleeve of tattoos. Okay, great.
Which is noted also in the text of said book multiple times.
We see this cover. I think Emily looks great, except
Yeah.
for the fact that I would have loved to have seen her in that little outfit they talk about a lot with like the cowboy boots. I wanted the
Yeah,
cowboy
the
boots to be
red
her.
cowboy boots. Yeah, why you would think that'd be on here? Like as a point, like
Second
a
off, this man is described as having like full patchwork sleeve tattoos.
yes,
Where are they?
which is very like
Where are they?
where
Where are they?
are they?
Also, because
What if they're small enough you can't see them? I'm kidding. I know there's like no way that would
Brianna,
happen, but
just because like
hold
if
on.
you've never seen me, I am covered in tattoos. Um, I like having tattoo rep for my main characters, and he's
Yeah,
literally described as being like also he's described as being like
artsy and
super hot
quirky. Yeah,
and like covered in tattoos, and I'm like, where is it? Also,
but I
he's
also
described
think
as wearing color
I was
all
gonna
of the
say
time, and
I
he's
felt
in like a
that.
super neutral outfit, and I don't like it.
Yes,
Also, this is not a scene in the book.
yes, I was gonna say his. I loved like his outfit descriptions throughout the book, but I feel like the
They're
cover does not
so good.
reflect any of that,
I know, and I know
like
that
outward
Sarah Adams
appearance.
was so happy about the cover, and like
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great cover. I think it's a bad cover to the book. If that
Yeah, and
makes
I think
sense.
following up the other two, when you have like these beautiful covers that like actually again have the characters exactly as they look and scenes from the actual novel, it like doesn't feel
This scene
correct.
had me on my knees.
I know. It's like, oh, and as I kept reading, I was like waiting for something like this to happen. But I do think I want to say like, tell me if I'm wrong. This is giving like, although they're not like wall neighbors, but like wall between their, I can't point the right way, wall between their houses, and like that's them, and obviously in their own house. But it doesn't
Yes,
make
but
any
also
sense
like
because they're not
why does
together
he
that
look
way.
like that? I also,
I
the
don't
only
know.
other thing that I thought of was it kind of is reminding me of like the door scene when
Oh,
they're like reading her
maybe.
manuscript. But like
Yeah.
it's
But
still,
there's no door.
I know, but
Like that
like
would have. Anyway,
it's
I
like
do like the pink as a
the
pink
pink is
girly.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Also, I loved it on Proximus Perfect, but it's different color pink. Is this pink? It has to be pink.
As a non-pink girly, I do
Oh,
love these.
so
It's really funny because my bookshelves used to be very like
plain
dark and dreary, and now it's just like, ooh, pink
color.
you up everywhere.
I love it. I have so many pink covered books, and yellow, as you can see over my shoulder. The yellow is
Yeah.
crazy, but yeah, cover is the cover. But I feel like it's like if you're not paying attention enough, you're not gonna notice. But I definitely did because I love the descriptions of Jack, and I was like,
I'm just
wait,
disappointed
wait,
in his like appearance. I also, listen, I'm reading Funny Story by Emily Henry right now.
wait. Is that your first time reading this one?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mackenzie, you need to tell me what you think.
So like brief spoilers, the I guess the love interest is described as kind of like haggard and like wolfy looking.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
so now I am like messy and like I don't know, I'm just picturing oh, Brianna disappeared, guys. Oh, she's back.
What happened?
I don't
Oh, it just was like meeting disconnected, and I was like, I didn't touch anything. What's going on?
know.
Anyway, we've reappeared.
So like he's described as like I don't know, like in my opinion, like ugly. And so now I'm having like a really hard time picturing him being like a
Ooh, so
person
I took
because
it
in
the
my
other
head,
way.
I just view him as like
Yeah,
really
I know what you mean.
unkempt scrub like I'm thinking like ugly playoff beard. You know what I
No,
mean?
Ken's no. It's like beginning of the playoff
No,
beer.
but that's
That's
what
what
it
I'm
sounds
getting.
like because she literally
Yeah.
describes him as like a wolf.
Okay, yes.
And I'm like,
I can see, yeah.
I'm picturing like unkempt hair, unkempt beard,
That's
bags
such
under
a
the
bad
eyes,
look.
drug rug, like
No, Ken's, you took that so much differently than I did, but
full
like
on
valid
stoner.
because the
And
way
I'm
she
like,
describes it sets it up for that, for
yeah,
sure.
I'm just
Anyway,
waiting for him to shave his beard in the book so I can
I
actually like fall in love
love
with this man.
that book. It's my, I have
Something
no
about
words.
it is also giving me the ick a little bit with his,
Really?
yeah, we can get, this is not the
I'll
book
have
that we're
to,
talking.
I'll have to reread it. That's a
Um,
separate thing because I feel like to me, it's like Emily Henry and Sarah Adams are they're both autobi authors for me now, and
yeah,
I own all of them and I read all of them, but I love hearing other people who like don't who like rank the books differently and who have different thoughts about it. Because I love all of them, but I do have like favorites over
yeah.
others. So I'm like, tell me what you think, because I always want to know. Anyway, yeah,
All right, so what
kind
was
of
your
related but not
question
related.
that you had for me?
um, I wanted to ask if you felt I guess the climax of like Emily sending the email to the principal and them having to rescue the manuscript, if that felt
Oh, can
underwhelming
let's give more
to you.
context.
Oh yeah,
So
sorry.
Emily is like a an elementary school teacher.
Mm-hmm. Small town, lives there
Very
her whole
small
life.
town. Everyone knows everyone's business.
Yeah,
And she is a spicy romance author.
yeah. Also,
Or like
not
aspiring.
yeah, like is it historical romance at that point or just kind of
I think she's like reading historical
r-
romance. I think it's
regal, ever? Yeah, like
either.
Bridgerton. Bridgerton. That's what we're gonna
Yeah,
say. Like Bridgerton.
there's a lot of smut involved.
Yeah,
And
something you
she
wouldn't want your boss
sends
to
it
read.
to her elementary school principal.
By accident when she's
Yeah,
like wine drunk and thinks she's sending it to like the best um editor
like
agent, like
agent.
literary agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the letters will be, like when you type an email in, it's like recommends who you think it is, and it wasn't, and she sends it to the principal, and then it's like, oh my god,
Funny
that's
story.
not where it's supposed to go.
Funny. When I was
What?
sending you the meeting for this earlier,
What did you do?
I almost sent it to my boss.
Could you
Which like
imagine?
wouldn't have
Like,
been the
hey,
end of the world because all it says is like
guest.
my name, personal meeting.
Yeah.
Like
I'm like, hey, we have someone on today. You want to talk about this romance book that we read?
no, because all that would have
Any
happened is
thoughts?
tomorrow morning he would have been like, "Did you
What was
mean to
that?
send me a Zoom at
Like,
9 o'clock at night on a Sunday?" And I'd be like,
uh,
"No, sorry."
wrong person. Sorry.
But I would have texted you being like, why the hell are you not on this
Yeah.
meeting?
And I would be like, wait, why do I not have an email here? What's going on? But yeah, it's like
So I did the same thing where I typed in the first few letters of your name and almost just hit enter,
it
and
was
I
like,
was like,
yes, that's it.
nope.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So, but I felt for some reason, maybe because I was more like wrapped up in the romance part of it, that whole thing like it felt like unimportant. That's the wrong word. But it
Um,
wasn't as like major of an issue as I was expecting it to be. That makes more sense. Kind
I
of.
think it felt like a really big issue, but like you knew that he was gonna be able to fix it.
Yeah.
I think what I didn't love was the fact that they broke into someone's house.
Yes. And then like made out again,
Yeah,
spoilers. In
like
the
that part was really odd to me. That like the
yes.
first time you guys are like having a
Mhm.
moment is in your boss's closet while he's taking a shower
Yeah. And you don't want to get caught for
because
breaking and
you're
entering.
hiding for yeah.
Yes. That
Like
was very
like
interesting.
listen, I understand that like I kind of like the spy vibes of it, like the
Yeah.
whole, oh, is that what this is?
What?
Are they in the
That moment?
principal's house like sneaking around?
Oh,
That
wait.
might be
We
the
just had a
only thing
realization right here.
I can think of because she's going like shh and he's like
Yeah, he's
sneaking.
like
That
listening.
might be it.
Okay, that would make so much more sense.
It's still not great. However, I have a scene that I would have loved to have been on the cover.
Which
Um,
one?
I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. The coffee table. Um,
Oh
One
yeah.
of like the big plot points is that they are fighting over
Her usual corner table at
yeah,
the
and like the
local coffee
cafe.
shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
only
like
coffee shop.
and he's like, "No, this I'm gonna sit here. We could share a table." Like them with like the little computers like emailing back and
Mm-hmm.
forth like
That would have been so good.
would have been cute.
Like with the same setup, but like
Hmm.
them on the opposite ends of the table. Oh, that would have
Yeah.
been so good. Anyway, I
I
love that.
think the whole thing just felt like a little odd.
Yeah.
And then also like Emily, I get it that you don't want your boss to see that you write risque romance novels. But I feel like maybe, just maybe, committing a
Send
crime
yeah. Just like send
is,
a follow-up email.
is not
Like,
the way to deal with that.
no. Yeah. I mean, like I think I get it for the point of the plot,
Mhm.
but in real like in reality, we're not doing those things. Please don't do those things.
I don't feel like that was the climax of the book.
No, but I feel like that was climax is the wrong word. It was like the main issue, kind of. The whole reason that they end up becoming not rivals is based around that. And I don't know, to me it just like that plot point
I
felt
feel like him
insignificant.
keeping the secret is what
Yeah,
adds to it, though.
kind of.
Like, I feel
Yeah,
like if
maybe
she had
that's
known already, I wouldn't have liked it. But I feel like
yeah,
because he's hiding this secret, it like adds some,
oomph to it.
yeah.
That's some
Also,
oomph.
because the fact that like she's also like she's trying to do this under a pen name basically and like
Yeah,
keep everything hidden and he is well aware of that because he has a horrible relation. So
backtrack again.
backtrack again, Jack is an author. Jack is like the second best-selling mystery author in America during this
Yeah.
book. His father is number one. And they have a very, very like tumultuous, toxic, like
Mhm.
really bad like Jack has daddy issues.
Yes, and nobody knows that he is a very
Yeah.
successful writer. I don't think did we nobody knew, right?
No.
I don't like it was just
It
his
was like his
secret.
agent and that was
Yeah,
it.
his agent. Sorry, his agent was the only person that knew. So Emily has no idea the almost the entire time in the book. Although, again, to me, this might be me as like a reader. There were so many times in like dialogue with them where he would say something and slip up, and like when he was like recommending the agent to her or whatever, and I was like, if it was me, like the slip up of being like, oh no, but I know somebody, but not mine. And however it was changed, I was like, oh my God, it's so obvious. Like we've had like three moments of this, but again, I'm like the outside reader seeing both sides of it, not
Well, I
one.
think that's what you get when you have, oh my God, what is that
Double
literary
pause.
device called? No.
Nope, I don't know what you're going for.
Um,
Foreshadowing?
No, there's a specific term for it. Hold on. Dramatic irony. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Which she used so well in this book. Because there were
Yeah.
so many moments where I was like, oh my God, it is so easy. It's so right there. But of course, I'm not a character in the book. I'm just observing both sides of their story, and I
Just in
know more than they
case
do.
you're wondering, dramatic irony is how I feel when I read every mystery ever. Like, I feel like there's a second line of
You
text that only I can read.
Yeah, the invisible ink.
Yeah, because if anyone has any recommendations, by the way, please give them to me. I love mystery. I love thrillers. I can clock who the killer is 9 out of 10
In
times in
no
like the first
time.
10 minutes. And someone goes, "Ooh, do the residence." And I was like, "Yeah, I clocked that the second the killer came on the
Sorry.
screen, actually." Which is so annoying. Like, it's so fun because I'm like, "Ooh, I'm so smart." And I was saying this to you. I
But then you
think that
can't
if I
like
ever,
enjoy it though, because
yeah,
then it's like you can't like
because then I'm
watch it unfold.
screaming at my TV going,
Yeah.
"It's right there."
That's how I felt at certain points of this book. I was like, "Oh my God, guys. I like please. It's like right there. It's not that hard."
I
But
will say the thing with the dramatic irony in this book is that I think that the way that we read it is different than how it would be spoken.
yeah.
Like, I think that there's probably, like, I don't remember the exact lines because we both read this book a few months ago, but like, I'm sure that there are times where he was like, "Oh yeah, my friend."
Yeah.
Like
Or
it,
it was like, "Oh my," before being like, "I know someone" kind of thing. The switch up and like when you're reading it on paper, it feels way different than would it be like if we were to say it because your brain is
like
automatically
it's
reacting to being like,
slower.
yeah. And you can like process the change
Yeah.
easier.
Also, like, she's writing the change out to be so dramatic that you actually
Yeah,
notice it as a reader,
exactly.
whereas if you're having that conversation with someone, it's not as dramatic.
Yeah, and probably more it's not as noticeable because we're so used to people like changing, you know what I mean? Like it's a
Stuttering
normal, yeah,
or
that's a
changing
normal
course, yeah.
occurrence. But like in a book, I'm like, oh my God, it is in printed words right here, and I can tell, you know what I mean? So,
But I think
but
also
that
like
made it
Emily was
better.
probably so worried about her own
Mm-hmm.
like
Everything going on.
yeah, that
Also, important to note, she's the oldest sister of three plus Amelia. No, no, no,
four
no. Yeah,
siblings, Noah.
four. Yeah, and then Amelia is like the adopted
So there's four
sister-in-law.
Walker siblings. It's
Yeah,
Noah, Emily, Madison, and Annie,
Annie.
and their parents died, I want to say when Annie was like 2.
Yeah, like young in a car
Um,
accident, I think it
yeah, like
was.
in like a bad storm, car
Raining.
accident,
Yeah.
like whole thing.
So it was very much
So,
I felt very seen as the oldest daughter, so many times throughout this book because Emily as a character was very much like caring for other people so much more than herself. And then what really got me about Jack was being like, no, no, like they can do it, they can handle it, it's on you, like take care of yourself. And I was like,
no,
I
it's
know it's
it's
like
like
little things, but I'm like, oh my
it's
God,
like every eldest daughter's dream to
yes,
date a man
like the one it's
or
like
like
I can do it,
just
but I can do it for you kind of thing. Yeah,
like have a partner who's like, I know that you can do this, but like I know that you can do it by yourself,
but
but
I
like
want
let me
to.
do it for you. I
Yeah.
want to do this
Oh,
for you.
I got so excited. I was not like
Yeah.
that was
Um,
like this book wrapped up in like a bow.
I hate reading romance novels because it makes me so sad about the real
I
world. Because I'm
know.
like, no man acts like this.
Yeah, but like
And
I think I
unfortunately, my standards now are way too high.
yes.
Even though I feel like it's still the bare minimum, but like,
I literally felt
whoopsies.
this way. I just told my mom this today. I just finished Daydream by Hannah
Oh,
Grace. And I
so
told my
that
mom,
one's
I was like,
so yummy and
yes.
comfy.
But
I
I was
love
like,
that.
if I had the power to like pull a man that was written on printed words out into real life, it would be Henry. Like
Henry.
that would be
Oh,
I would,
he's so
mm.
good.
And
He's
that's,
so
I wish that existed because you know how many, like, my life would be so much better if I could just be like men written by woman, sorry, I can't speak in my life, you know what? But there was definitely shades of that in this one for that same reason. But
I agree.
anyway, had to
Yeah.
get that out. I was just it was like 90 it was a very big chunk of why I love their dynamic so much. But I don't even call I can't call it a trope. Can
It
you?
is.
I guess. But I love it because it just yeah. So That was
Yeah,
a plus for me.
I agree.
Glad we're on the same page. I've kind of figured, but we love it.
Yeah. Okay. If we're talking about like climaxes and being upset or not upset, I understand that like a third act breakup is like necessary.
I hate them though.
I hate them.
There's variations to how much I hate them, but they're not my favorite at all.
I loved this one.
Ooh.
I texted you this when I read it. I was like, I think that this is like my favorite like third act conflict ever because it was meaningful to the story. It was there
It
was
had like,
actual build up the
yeah.
entire time and the resolution actually made sense.
I see, I like when it actually like adds to the story, I appreciate them. I hate the ones that are just like out of pocket, unnecessary. I'm like, why are we doing this? We don't need it. This one felt like if it ended without it happening, I would have felt like unsatisfied.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it added that much to it that I was like, because then the resolution to it makes it feel so much better. So yeah, I agree. I'm still not a fan, but this one works very well for the
Yeah.
story.
Um So fun story. I have a little bookmark in here and I thought maybe it was like a meaningful passage that I wanted to mention.
No.
No. Um it's one of my new favorite quotes from a book though.
Ooh, which one?
It's I'm on the floor and a little drunk. I didn't mean to get drunk. I was perfectly sober before I started drinking. And I think that that's one of my favorite things. However, she does follow it up with like a very meaningful thing that we were talking about, like the eldest sister thing.
hmm
Um, it follows it up with, but Madison didn't come home. I got all of her favorite things and I cleaned her room and I felt hopeful and excited for the first time in a while and she canceled. At the last minute, she was offered an opportunity to shadow a big time chef in a famous kitchen. She couldn't pass it up. I don't want her to pass it up. But I also want her to come home. I need her to come home. But she doesn't need me. No one needs me. And when they don't need me, they don't come around anymore either because I am a utility sponge. I am useful. And if no one and if I okay. And if I'm no use to someone anymore, they throw me under the sink.
You know what it's giving? Low-key cardigan.
Yep.
The whole that whole like and yeah, that's but I remember reading that too, and that's one of those that was one of those like passages of it where I was like, how is she speaking about me?
In my because
Like,
like
why is she in my brain right now? And why am I reading that?
I know that you and your brother are closer in age
We're
than
like,
like
yeah, 3.5 years. Yeah.
my brothers and I are like 10 and a half years
You,
apart.
yeah, you have the way bigger gap.
But like they are that definition of like they only call me when they need something. They
Mm-hmm.
only come out, they only come like yesterday they like two of them came into my they're triplets by the way. Two of them came into my
Yes,
room to like hang out and I was like, "Oh, cool."
but it wasn't like legit.
No, they wanted to get out of folding laundry. And then when I had asked them like later on, I'm like, "Oh, do you guys want to hang out and watch like the college hockey championships?" They were like, "No, that's boring." I will never understand how we
I don't
failed
want
on
to fight
raising them
them.
so mad that they don't. It's so bad. Anyways, but like, yeah, like that's it. They only
Yeah.
talk to you when they need you, and it's like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
that
Also,
sucks.
the idea of being like, I want her to take it, but I also don't like. I want this, but that's insignificant into what you want for somebody else. And I was like, again, get out of my brain. Like, I
No, and
appreciate it, but also get out of my brain.
you and I had that conversation where like we were talking about like potential jobs and like what if one of us moves and whatever, and I was like,
Yeah.
listen, like that would be great for one of us, both of us, either of us, whatever. But also, like if you live any further than you do now, I might lose my mind,
I'm not even, first off, we
and
are
we're not
like
even
truly only
related.
one state apart, not even. Like, we are in states together, but
It's like
very far
three
away.
hours.
I know, but I'm saying it's not like
I know,
we
but I'm
don't even
just
have a state
saying.
between.
I know.
It's just you live on a very long island,
And
ironically.
I live on an island.
Yeah, there's only so many ways to get to said place. But yeah.
But I think when you are an eldest sibling, it also carries over like all of your friendships and like the way that Emily
hmm
treats her kids is like she is like her kids in school.
How she wanted them to have like the most welcoming classroom ever. And I think also a really good point of that was when I think it goes back to when she lost her parents because she was in school. I don't remember what grade she
I
was.
think she was in second grade. She was
Yeah,
like eight
but
or
she
nine
like
or
her
something.
teachers didn't give her any support, and they were just kind of like move on with your day and whatever. And she didn't want any kids coming into her classroom, like God forbid something like devastating like that happened.
Yeah.
She wanted to be that support group for them, and I was like, oh my God. I think it's something I've seen more as like people I know who become teachers, where I'm like I feel like those kids are in much better hands than like we were, and depending on how certain
Mhm.
teachers whatever. But I liked how that I don't want to say experience because it is an experience, but it's a bad experience. But that helped develop her into like the character she is today. And that also, I kind of feel like hand in hand with the eldest sibling thing with yeah. So all of it together. She was also such a well written character in general.
I think
Finish.
like they're all so well written.
Yes, which is I think is why these books are so good because like the characters are
I
really
just eat
well
them up. Like I think I read all of them in like a day.
yes. I think they're all different. Like they're all interconnected in a way, but every trope and every like storyline is different enough that like you can tell why they're connected, but also like they have their own identity, which is why they can be read as standalones. But
But I
yeah,
think for us, especially like as eldest daughters who feel like a certain kind of responsibility, I do think that all of them kind of speak to us because all of them have
that
this
element in
like
it.
this male, like the boyfriend coming in and not taking over.
No, but
They're
like,
not infantilizing the female main character. They're not
mm-hmm.
taking over and they're not treating her like a girl. They're coming in and they're going, "Hey, how can I support you?
Yeah, or like
Because
it's
you
okay to take a
obviously
break.
need it and you're not
I'll do
letting
it.
anyone help you.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
how do we help you?" And like it's just done in such like a tender way that I think is
Yeah, that's the
so
word.
gorgeous to like read
Mm-hmm.
and like
Also with this, like
it
when you
hurts.
see it, yeah, when you see it unfold, like over what, a 300 page, whatever it was, almost four. Um, the like trajectory of being able to see how they started and how they end, and it's just like I don't wanna say it makes me hopeful. It sounds cheesy because like, that's why I read romance novels. But like at the same time, I'm like, oh my God,
See,
like
I have to take a break from reading romance half the time because I want to
it
like
makes
chuck
me
myself
sad.
off a bridge.
That's so real.
You can
Again,
only read so many romance novels where the main male character is like perfect and then go on Bumble and go, "Bleh."
no, that's what I mean. Like, I'd rather, you know, that trend that's going around now where it's like, God forbid a girl has a hobby.
Yeah.
I saw one the other day where it was like, why do you read so much? Why do you read so many romance novels? And it's like, God forbid a girl wants to live in, like, think, I forget what
I
it
think
was.
I
It was
saw that
TikTok.
one this
The
morning
man, like, men have, like,
where
standards or
men care
whatever.
about women. I think
Yeah.
that's
And
what
I
it
was like,
was.
oh my God, so real. Because I'm going to go live in my fictional worlds because, like, it's legit in there.
I think I reposted it earlier. Hold on, let me see if I think I reposted it on our page actually.
I've
So please
literally
hold.
seen one too where it was like,
Oh,
God forbid a girl wants to live in delusion. I was like, also real.
so the one that you reposted was all you do is read. God forbid I pretend men actually like women.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was the
one.
one.
Yeah.
That was the one. Which again, point can be proven so easily
It's
any
so
day.
sucky. I hate it actually.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
But
I want to talk about Jack's dad and the
mhm.
alcoholism thing. Um, Also, God, I should put a trigger warning at the beginning of this episode
Yeah,
because
I
I
guess we
realized
kind
that
of
we
have
got
to.
into it and didn't
I
do any of
think
that.
yeah.
The book has it, I think,
I was
but
gonna
we
say
did
there
not
is
give a
one.
warning.
Yeah, it's okay. We
Um,
will have to put that in there. Yeah, there
yeah.
is.
So Jack's dad, in addition to just being like a horrible person, is a raging alcoholic.
Mhm.
Um, and it caused Jack to have to take care of his mom a lot and like take a different approach to living at a very young age. And then when he moved out and they come to like this big revelation, but so he does not drink. Um, and as we mentioned, these Walker siblings don't really do well in a storm.
Mhm.
And Emily always feels the need to take care of everybody. And so
Yes.
Emily invites Jack to their like weekly bar outing with the siblings,
Mhm.
Hanks.
Yeah, it was Hanks.
And I don't remember exactly what happens, but the power goes out, right?
Yeah, because of the storm.
Yeah. So
And
like
that's the one
they're
that she invites him to, and he's like nervous about going, so he's like in the parking lot or something, right? And he doesn't go in, and she's like mad he didn't show up. Yeah, okay.
yeah. So he eventually like goes in, I want to say like then the power goes out or something, and
Yeah.
he basically like without even I guess like really like he overcomes like this really big thing for him to even just like walk
Mhm.
into this bar and then also proceeds to like completely save the day.
Yeah.
And like I think that the way that Sarah Adams wrote this was they both did such a good job of helping the other one overcome. And like I think that that's like the thing in both like all of these books is you don't just have one person's flaw being fixed by the other one.
Yeah.
Um
It's both of them
yeah.
at almost like at the same time.
Like they don't realize it like there's very much like I am helping you.
Mhm.
And like that's how that book comes across is Jack thinks that he is helping
Emily. But without
Emily
realizing like he
is
is
helping
also helping
himself
himself along the way, and I
and
think
she's
Emily
helping
also does the same
him.
way. Yeah.
And
While also helping herself.
I think that it's gorgeous and it's
I
like
know.
Sarah Adams is just so good at writing like compelling characters.
Yeah. And like tropes that we've seen before, but like she uses them so well that you kind of forget they can be overused. Like I am a fan. I love enemies to lovers. And this one I like almost forgot it was like rooted in that because they become the rivalry is still there, but like the project like again, them being rivals to how they become friends and then like everything from there. I'm like, oh, it was just perfect.
But that's why I loved the use of the emails.
I was that was my other point I wanted to bring up.
So
I love
emails
that.
are a really big thing in this book. So
I'm gonna
Adams
pull one
goes
up.
between she does like regular text of where you see each character's POV and then like pretty much like the end of almost every chapter
The beginning of yeah.
or the
It's like
beginning of the
literally the first
chapter,
page. Why am I
there's a
not able to
flashback to like 5 years ago, 2 years ago, and it's them like bickering over email.
Yeah. I
And
also
it's
love the ones where it's we had a couple
scrumptious.
unsent ones.
Yes.
And then I think there
Yup.
were texts in there a couple times and I was
Yup.
like, "Oh, I
The
love
unsent ones killed me.
got me." I know.
Oh, Jack's unsent emails, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I
I
love it
also
so much.
love I'm someone who loves like the multimedia part of a book. So like
Yeah.
I love the actual writing of it, of course, but if there's like text in there or like emails or something like I eat that up. I don't know why, but I think it adds so much to the story, but it's also such a more it's a way it's a more casual way of showing the characters in a way that's outside of like the wordy part of the book. I'm not describing it very well.
No, I mean, I
But
understand what you
it
mean.
feels like you're like with a friend and they're like, "Oh my God, look at this conversation I had with somebody." And you're like, "Oh my God, like, oh my God, I get it." I I went to point that out in the beginning, but the emails were I was like looking forward to the one at the end of the chapter. I was like, where is it?" Yeah, they were so good.
I will say, I know that the book is like advertised as like a rivals to lovers. It's not enemies to lovers. It is definitely a
Yeah.
rivals to lovers. I would argue that it's not though.
Well, that's why I think they are, but like deep down they really aren't.
No, but I
And
think I do think that when Emily, so when they meet, Emily is like fresh off a breakup. So I think that Emily genuinely has like a disdain for Jack when they
yes,
first meet, whether it's at him or just at
for
the male
men.
species in general. Yeah. Um, and I think that Jack, like he basically admits it. He's like, I liked you from the second I saw you.
I also think I love the like the rivalry part of like Emily was like, "Oh my God, I can't wait to graduate college, get out of his hair," and then like he ends up following her to her small town, is like in the same school, and the whole thing like he decided to literally be
Yes,
there
because
for
he
her.
was in love with her,
Yes, I know, which we know.
which is why I say it's not a rivals, it's not a true rivals to lovers
Yeah,
because, which,
they
okay,
don't
I,
actually hate each other.
But I do think that rivals to lovers is a better way to put it because enemies to lovers is an absolute no. This is not an enemies to
Yeah.
lovers. Rivals is kind of the better way to put it because they are fighting for like the same spot at the school, the same grades, like
Hmm.
the same teacher's attention. So I guess that it is rivals, but with a
Yeah.
little like secret pining
Yeah.
from Jack
Literally.
for the last God knows how many years they've
Who
known
a
each
long
other.
time.
So like
But the part of that also that got me was we didn't haven't touched on this yet. Jack was engaged,
yeah.
moved to what, Nebraska, I think,
Yeah.
some weird state that you would not think a lot of people move to.
Like
And I loved,
willingly.
yeah, willingly. And I think he finds out she was cheating on him, I want to say,
Like
right?
they moved to Nebraska for the guy that
For
his
her
fiance was
affair, yeah.
cheating. Yeah.
So, but what got me the most about that whole thing was how he was like, it might have been an unsent email where he was like, I can't be here because Emily's not here. And I was like, again, nowhere. I
It
was like,
was an
oh
unsent
my God.
email.
As I thought. But I just remember reading that and I had to like put the book down and was like, it's getting good. It's like no words. It was so good.
I will say, I think I'm always like, again, delusional, would like to think that men actually like
Yes,
women. Um, every time, like, I'm a sucker for a dual POV
me too.
strictly because every time the guy talks,
Yes.
my feet, I like,
I
I
I
start kicking
just
my feet
saw
and giggling, and I'm like,
I
oh my God, a man
literally
who's
just
nice
saw
to women.
a TikTok where the girl was like reading and she was like the women's pop, and it's like she's just reading and then like it flips to the guy and she's like kicking her feet and blushing and I'm like that's literally what it looks like when I'm reading a dual pop because that's exactly what it feels like. Like I
Because
can't explain it.
I think that we know, like, as women, that we have these thoughts about men.
Yeah,
And like that is how like we
it
view like a
looks.
significant other or a crush or something. I think that like we don't know if men think that way.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes men will be like, no, because it's not like a manly thing to say. Or they'll say no because they genuinely don't. Or
Yeah.
they'll say yes and be lying.
Mhm.
So I don't know what the truth is, unless apparently your name is Alex Warren and you're married to Cover, and then I think I might believe you. Um, but also people who make their entire personality their wives, I don't trust. So maybe not.
We
This is
don't
a
know. We're
tangent.
still searching for that answer.
Yeah. Anyways,
Still
but like
pending.
I never hear. I have never ever, I don't think, heard one of my guy friends talk about their partner
Like that. Like a book.
like the ways like that books do.
But I want it to be like real. Could you just try?
And like I had a lot of guy friends in high school, like a lot. And like I was like the
Mhm.
therapist for all of them. So
Oh
you'd
my
think
God.
if they were going to say it to anyone, they would have said it to
You would have
me.
gotten it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think like the closest I got was like maybe half of like what Jack is giving in this book about like the pining.
50%.
Yeah.
50%.
Not even.
The bare minimum. The
No, but
minimal requirement.
I think that it's just like it's romance novels are like a really nice way to be like,
Yes, and that is
this is
why
cute.
they are so popular because we obviously don't experience those things in real life. So if there's any way to get it and it's fictional,
Well, also men don't
might as well.
read.
No, I know. Well, that's what I was gonna say. I
The
was like,
literacy rates
if
among men are
men,
declining.
yes, but I was like, if they at least read it, I'd be like, you'd be a little more aware.
I think also
Like,
like it's a how-to guide.
literally, it's so easy. Like, we're giving you the playbook. It's right here.
It's the same thing with like rom-coms. I'm like I feel like
Yep.
guys need to watch rom-coms more because
Oh my
there's a
God.
very clear like do and do not.
Mm-hmm. And if you watch, especially like the early 2000s ones, you get the vibe. It's so easy to pick up on the vibe. That works. Like, come on.
Benny, I'm thirsty. Can you give me a Diet Coke?
I just said, yeah. Oh, it's iconic. It's so good.
I just first off, if I was the guy in that situation, I would
Squinty
do it, but I
eyes.
want to kill someone.
I'd be mad. Yeah.
But
Like,
also like
wow.
if I like because I feel like it would happen the other way where the guy'd be like, "Can you get me a beer?" and I'd be like, "I'm watching this more than you
No,
are."
literally. Thanks. You can't wait 30 seconds. Sorry.
Um No, I also like I feel like concession stands are closed by that point anyway.
Yes, literally.
Just a side note. Um, yeah. I don't know. I love the way that he talks about her.
I agree. Again,
Okay.
makes me like butterflies in my stomach, my heart's racing, kicking my feet like I'm like it's oh, I love when the male main character is like that. Like it just makes me so happy.
Okay.
Hmm.
What did you think of the like overall pace of the book?
Like how fast it went, like how things were happening.
Hmm.
I liked it. I don't remember not liking it.
I thought it was a bit slow.
I think it started out slow
Yeah. No, I that was my
because like
complaint to you. I
when
texted you and
we
was like, I cannot
yeah,
get into this book. It was like a chapter. I was like, I hate it.
because like in the beginning it's a lot of like setting things up and we
Hmm.
don't really get to the whole like how far into the book is it until she sends the manuscript? It's like
A bit.
a decent chunk. So if you're not like invested, I think I read the first chapter and I was like, okay, I get it. Like I was just kind of vibing, but it is very slow to start. And then after that, I felt like it was paced pretty well, but it took a while in the
I
beginning
feel like there were some parts that were like glossed over a little bit.
that you wanted them to focus on more. Okay,
Like
I can see that. Yeah.
oh, so Emily kind of puts like a presser out to the town and is like, no one's allowed to be nice to this man.
Yeah, I hate him. And like Jack catches on very fast.
And they listen to
And she's
her.
behind it. Yeah.
They really listen to her.
Hmm.
And then like all of a sudden they're nice to him again. And I feel like that progression of like
The behind the
finding
scenes
out
of. Hmm.
like yeah, like the behind the scenes would have been like nice a little bit more. Um,
Yeah, because like that would have explained her thought process of like what shifted that she doesn't completely hate him as
like
usual, you know what I mean?
I feel like it kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, a little bit. That's like right
Like
before
it's
the
a little bit
scene.
too early for her to like take
Yeah,
off that precedent.
yes, I
Like, oh,
agree.
she feels bad. Come on.
No, I know. It doesn't have like with among like how they are as friends or their relationship, whatever, it doesn't feel like it has as much weight considering like they go all in on everything else. So like why would this just be like, well now I feel bad, so I'm just gonna make sure everybody like is nice
Yeah.
to him, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's on the same level as everything else. So I agree.
How did you feel about the townies? Because they definitely weren't as involved in this
As they were
book
in the past,
as they were
yeah.
in the other ones. And I feel
I kind of like them.
like I missed it a little bit.
Yeah, we got some of it throughout the book, but it definitely wasn't as much. Like I remember a lot of it happening in practice makes perfect. But I also feel like that's more I think that has something to do with the dynamic of Emily as a character. Because I think wasn't it all about Annie? Like the town loved Annie and like she was like their golden girl and they wanted everything good for her and you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the whole town wanted good
Yeah.
things for the whole family.
True. I don't know. I did miss it a lot. I feel like we got a decent amount of it, but I wish we got more.
I think I also missed Mabel the
But
most. Like she definitely was in it,
yeah,
but
not
so
enough.
Mabel is kind of like the Walkers' like de facto grandma. She was
Mhm.
friends with their grandma and then kind of is taken over now that their grandma's passed.
Yeah.
And like she definitely was more involved in the meddling in the first two books. And
Yeah.
not that she wasn't involved in this one, because like she could have let Jack stay at the Airbnb, like the B and like
The
bread and
inn.
breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But that was like the only scene that she was really I mean, she popped up a couple times, but that
yeah,
was
the
only like
casserole and
yeah.
but I don't know. I feel like the town like I would have liked it if the town had had like a book club going on where they were reading one of his books and he was like
Oh my God, that
ah
would be so good. Yeah,
like a
or
little side quest. Like I feel like I missed that part of the book. Like the
yeah.
gay hardware shop owners. Like I
Mhm.
loved them.
Oh
I
my God,
loved
I
their
forgot about
bickering.
them.
Also, like the other character whose name I'm forgetting, who's like in a fight with Mabel all of the time. Like,
Yes. Oh
we
my
want
God, the
a little bit
other.
more of the townies.
Yeah. That part of it, that's why I love like small town romances too, because there's always some element of that in there, and it gives it the Stars Hollow vibe to me,
I was
where I'm
gonna say,
like,
as a
everybody's
Gilmore Girls
friends.
fan, my like favorite episodes are like
I
town meeting
love that.
episodes.
Yes, and like it just makes it kind of like warms your heart in a very
Hmm.
odd way, but like
Yeah,
reading it too, it's so fun to just be like you can see how interconnected that one character is with people they've known their whole lives or like families that have known them. And I yeah, now that you mention it, there wasn't as much in this one as there was in the past, and I did miss it because again I loved it in the other two. Also, I just love when the outside characters meddle and like try and get. I eat that up. I love it, and there really was not that much of it in this one.
I have
But
one more.
I wonder why. Yeah, go ahead.
I have one more question. What did you think about the whole motorcycle thing?
Oh my God. Okay, the whole like him selling it. Was that what he did?
The whole
Right.
thing.
So
So she's
I
driving her like beat up truck on like the back
her like
roads back
old
to her house.
Chevy. Yeah. And
And
there's like
all of
this
a sudden,
motorcycle.
a motorcycle comes up behind her, all black, mask on.
Oh
The typical like
yeah.
hot biker type thing. Yeah. Which I am a sucker for
I
that.
was gonna say,
So
like, just the idea of it, I was like, oh my God. And
see,
also, like,
my brain sees a man on a motorcycle and goes, he's hot. Don't have to see his face.
no,
And then I see his face and
again,
I go,
that's like
oh,
the helmet effect. Isn't that a
yeah,
whole thing? Yeah.
helmet
I was
effect.
like, yes, run it back. Like,
But like, so she's seeing this dude who's like
who's
coming
like
up, waving at her, flirting with her,
basically
like,
flirting with
and
her
like doing some
on the
dangerous
motorcycle.
things. And then she gets back and realizes it's Jack and like
Wait, but
tries to kill him.
isn't the like whole selling point of that scene that she smiles at him,
Hmm.
right? And he was like, oh my God, that's what Emily's smile looks like. I want to be on the receiving end of that. And
Yup.
that kind of triggers everything else. And again, I remember reading that and I was like, "Oh my, I don't have words." That is just yes. I loved that scene was so fun because like of course it's gonna end up being Jack, but like seeing her be more carefree and not knowing it's him, it was just such a fun like insert into their story. And of course they get back and then she's like ripping him apart for following her and whatever being dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get the idea of why he like stopped riding slash gave up the motorcycle, but I kind of don't like it.
It felt like he was giving up a part of himself to
That's
please
yeah.
her.
And I was like, but
And she
that
didn't ask
isn't what
him
it's
to do
about.
that.
Yeah, and I think it was more of like I think it was I think wasn't it their whole thing that she got upset about it because again she lost her parents in a car accident. Obviously motorcycles are dangerous, whatever.
But so back to what I was saying earlier, he goes into a bar and is around alcohol. Like she
Mhm.
drunk calls him multiple times. The main issue is because she gets drunk and does something stupid.
Yes.
They all hang out at a bar all the time and he goes and does these things that are really uncomfortable for him.
Mhm.
And like the second that she is like, I don't like the bike, he's like, I'll get rid of it.
Yeah. That's
And
basically
I'm
me like
like,
it didn't I was
like
like,
you do
"No,
all these
keep it."
uncomfortable things for her. I feel like also
Mhm.
because like when she was on the back of the bike, I was like, oh my God, Emily's learning to live a little bit.
Mhm.
Like she goes on a ride with him and then they
Yes.
decide to get rid of it. Like that's what's weird to me.
It also I know, just like the end, it felt so odd because I'm like, why? Like, there were no bad memories associated with it with the two of them, but it also felt like he was like, "Oh, you don't like it, so I'm just gonna stop doing it." And I'm like, "No, that's not how it works." Hold on a second. But that
I think
scene
that was like
was
my least
so
favorite part
good.
of the book
Yeah, I
was when
agree.
he
And
got rid of
also,
it.
it kind of felt like insignificant, but I was like, why do we need it? Like that
Yeah.
didn't add anything to it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Anyway, I have two questions, I
Okay.
think. I want to know what your reaction was to Emily finding out Jack was the one under the pen name for, like, he was the writer. You know what I mean?
I don't know that I have any like serious thoughts about
No?
it. I think that like my reaction would have been different.
Oh, like personally?
Yeah.
I liked how it was done, but okay, that answers it. I think it
No,
was,
what do you
I
like?
think it,
You talk.
no, I just think it was, I don't even, I liked how it was done. And again, I felt like a nice, like, wrap up on everything.
It felt too quick.
That's kind of, yeah. And for everything that, like, he was all worried about her finding out. Also, I think an important part of this is like he tells her, and then he's like, I. Is a part of it too where he tells his dad and mom when they have like
Like
a
in a
whole blow up.
rage. Yeah.
Yes, and then his dad, because he's a terrible person, goes behind his back and tells basically the entire world that like I forget how it was done. It was like on a social media,
The
like it was like a
his
live.
dad basically was like he went on live and was like, "My son wanted me to help
Yeah,
with this
like he took credit for
announcement."
it.
Yeah.
hmm So that part I felt was like it made sense. I didn't
Hmm.
like it, I guess, how it came across. But I feel like for all the worry about he was like scared of what she would think and it was she was just like, "Okay, cool." Which like I don't know what I wanted, but I felt like it was so like I don't want to say it was rushed,
I think it was
but it
rushed. I think
felt
that there
like
was a
that.
lot of like trust that was built up during the book.
Yes.
And then I
That would make
feel
sense though why it
like
was
that no, but I feel like that's like a secret that big. Um, like
yeah.
why do you have so much money, Jack?
Why do you have all these nice things? Why do you like,
Um,
Yeah.
like I feel like it's I don't know. I'm like a my like toxic trait is I probably would have responded not great to that. Um,
But that's what I think I was expecting was a bigger reaction from her
yeah.
because it felt like it was going that way. And then she was just like, okay, cool. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. And that was like it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, interesting. My last one, this is actually asked to me at a book club I went to in person. Um, and basically the question surrounds what?
My face just got really red all of a
Oh, looks
sudden.
like you like blush on. Like, um,
Just on one side. Okay.
it basically involves so the couple in the book that you just read, which would be this one. After the book is over, do you think they stay together in the future based on everything in the book?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I would say, yeah. It was like brought up to me when I had read another book for another book club, and I was like, I never thought of that before. I'm just like, book's over, I'm good. I'm thinking they're living
I think my main
happily ever after.
assumption for every single romance novel
This
is
one?
that they stay together forever.
Yes.
I
And I
think
think
also
like when you
especially with these
analyze it,
is
it makes sense.
we're gonna see this
hmm
couple again in the fourth book.
That's a good point. And like
And
you're
like
gonna
we know
see
they're
them
gonna
be
be together.
happy and
Yeah.
yeah. So, which yeah, there's a fourth book.
Coming
Also very, very
coming
excited about
soon.
it.
Very excited.
Very excited. We have to do one for that too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's important. It's Madison, which I remember texting you, and I remember you were like, "Wait, I why have we not gotten news on the fourth book? Whatever. I think there was going to be one." And I don't know if I
Like
texted it to
a
you or
week
I thought
later.
about it, but I was reading it and I was like, "It's got to be Madison and James because there were so many hidden like things where
What do
he would come
you mean
over,
hidden?
not hidden, but like well, hidden to that like they were worked into the story that was not about them."
It's so
Where
obvious it's
we
gonna
were
be
like,
James and Madison because he's
yeah,
going to New York.
mhm. And then, like, every time he came over and she was there, Emily would point out, like, one of them was angry or one of them wasn't
Hmm.
noticing one thing, and I was like, "Oh, it could not be more obvious." But I'm very excited. I think that will be very I don't know what the I'm just I'm just so excited. I'm
Yeah.
also kind of upset that's gonna be the last one,
Yeah.
but it's okay. It's okay.
I want to pull up and see if the tropes have been released yet for Madison's book.
I don't know. I'm actually gonna see what it says on Goodreads.
Okay, do you want me to read the description?
Go for it. Oh, I just found it. It did not come up when I did my first one. Anyway, yes.
So it's called In Your Dreams. It's coming January of next year.
Mhm.
Madison Walker left Rome, Kentucky, determined to prove she could make it in this culinary world. But after years of chasing success in New York, all she has to show for it is a shattered confidence and a desperate need for a fresh start. Coming home isn't part of the plan until an unexpected job offer lands in her lap, giving her a chance to rebuild everything she's lost. The head chef position at a new farm to table restaurant in her hometown. The only catch? It comes from James Huxley, owner of Huxley Farm, her brother's best friend, and the last person she wants to work for.
Wow.
Hold on. James has always played it safe, keeping his head down and doing what's expected of him in the family business and never contemplating anything different until now when Madison's happiness is on the line. He's loved her quietly for years, knowing she's never seen him as more than an annoyance. Now that she's back, he's determined to change that, even if it means he can only ever be her friend. The one problem? His charming, wildly successful younger brother, Tommy, seems determined to win her over first. Then
Ooh.
Tommy is called away on business, and Madison and James are tasked with launching the Dreamy Farms table restaurant on their own. But as the town starts meddling in their relationship, I'm so excited.
Did they listen to us? Or did
Tommy's
she listen to
pursuit
us? It's
Tommy's
one
pursuit
person.
of Madison grows more relentless, and Madison's fears threaten to hold her back, keeping things strictly professional become impossible. And when an unexpected disaster on opening night collides with a long simmering sibling feud, both Madison and James will have to face their biggest insecurities and decide if love is worth the risk or if some dreams are safer left untouched. Ooh, we're gonna have
Mm.
a fight between the brothers.
Also, I think I already love this cover, but the fact it's like definitely in a restaurant with the two of them at a table.
It's so cute.
So good.
It's so
So,
good. Sorry, the reflection is so
it's
bad.
okay.
But that's
Yeah, basically. And the flowers, again, I love it. Is there flowers in every single one? I don't
no.
know when Rome had flowers on
When
it.
in Rome did not have flowers on it.
Okay, well, the rest of them have had a flower on it. But
No, but it has the pie
I
shop, which is also like integral to the family.
I love the pie shop.
It's like the pie and the flowers are like
Oh,
the
it's
two big things for
giving.
that family.
Yes. Yeah, I'm excited. I
I'm
literally cannot wait.
excited.
I can't wait. It's
Brother's
gonna be
best
so good.
friend.
Yeah.
Love it.
Ah! We are gonna be sat and
So,
just
very
reading.
long story short, Beg Borrow or Steal gets 5 stars from both of us.
Please go read it. If you only read one book a year, make it this one,
I
I
think that you
guess.
should read all three, but
Well, yes. If you want to read 3 books this
okay,
year,
so
read three of
question.
those three. Yeah.
Do you like what's your favorite so far?
Out of the three of them,
Hmm.
I I still think Practice Makes Perfect is my favorite.
Yeah.
This one was really good, but I loved When in Rome. When in Rome is like I have to go back and read it. Noah for me in that book was everything. Um, but
Yeah.
Practice Makes Perfect was to like if I had to rank them, it would be at the top.
Practice makes perfect, I think
Still, it's
is
just so,
perfect.
it
Um,
literally is. If I could rate it above 5 stars,
yeah, I would give it
it'd
that's a
be a
6 star
little
book for me, which I know that some
yeah.
people in the book community like will give
They
it
do that.
6. That's a
Mhm.
6 star book for me.
It's just
Um,
no words.
Beg Borrow or Steal is a solid 5.
Mhm.
I do think I want to reread One in Rome and see if I will give it 5 stars this time because I don't know why I gave it 4 because I'm not typically like a 4 star person when I love a book.
Mhm.
But I think I also read it like right after Practice Makes Perfect, which I think like it fell flat
It
probably.
doesn't yeah. But it makes sense if you read them in order. It makes I feel like it works
Yeah.
better, obviously. Now I want to go back and reread it because I love that one. Anyway, oh, now I'm thinking of, I just have to reread all of them because now I'm just like,
Yeah.
ugh. Anyway,
So would highly
we're really on the
recommend
same.
all of these. The When in Rome
The When in
series
Rome.
by Sarah Adams.
Go read
Um,
them.
if you have read it, let us know what you think. Either in the comments on Spotify or DM us or on YouTube or something. I don't know. You can find us on a lot of platforms and give it
Shout at us
there.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the episode, but we have a bracket challenge for the playoffs.
That's right.
So if you want to enter, it'll be linked in the show notes. And
Also do
also,
it. It's so fun.
if you have any recommendations for books that you want us to read that maybe we haven't read or we have read and we can do like a book review,
hmm
let us know.
It also might be fun to do
Oh,
like an author one. Like if we're talking Emily Henry, we could do like
I was thinking
all
about
of
it.
them,
I
because
was
then we don't
thinking
have to do
about it.
every single one. That might be a little excessive. But that she also has a new book come out.
I know.
That might be our excuse. Anyway,
I
before we
have to
get going
finish
again.
Funny Story first.
Yeah, please do that.
Also, the reason it's taking me so long is because I don't buy the hardcovers.
See, as you can see above my head, I have two of them.
No, I
Because
have them all.
all the first three are all paperbacks, but I want to read them almost like within the month of when they come out, and I can't wait. And it takes forever to get them from the library because everybody wants to read them. So I just suck it up and buy it. But now they
Yeah.
don't match, which is annoying, but it's okay.
I
One
might
of them
get
is
like the
signed. I think one of
ebook.
them is signed.
Oh,
I
fun.
forget. I don't remember. Anyway,
All right, we've been talking for way too long.
yeah.
This is gonna be such a long episode. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. But like,
Um,
look, we can talk about other things that aren't hockey.
we can.
Proven point.
It's
Proven point. We did
it's
it.
really just hockey and books, though. There's not much.
Literally. That's all
Hockey,
that's in
books, and
our
F1.
brain.
That's it.
Yes, we have three compartments. That's
Yeah.
the three of them.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all. Follow us, subscribe to the podcast.
Thanks for listening, as always.
We'll see you later this week with some hockey stuff.
Yeah.
So, all
See you soon.
right.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.